guys, today we're making one of my favorite things, Spanakopita. Starts off by sweating some onions over medium-low heat, lower-low heat, with some salt, and then you add in some green onions. You can add them at the end if you want to, but I just do it now. Give it a few stirs occasionally, and then you're going to add your spinach. There's going to be a lot of it. So basically you can stuff the pot, it's fine. Then you got to cook it, you have to wilt it. Some people boil it in water. I am adding olive oil. You can try out both of them and see which one you like. Although there is more work if you do the olive oil style, because it will absorb it like crazy. Okay, wash it and then try to squeeze out as much of the oil as you can, and there is a lot. If you take a look, that all came out of my spinach, and believe me, there's a lot more to it than that. Now the funnest part. Get a mixture to work bowl big enough for what you're doing. Beat 3 eggs, add in your parsley, add in all of your spinach, and this is where it's going to get a little bit messy, but don't worry too much about that. It's an easy cleanup in reality. And you can buy these cloths at a dollar store for very cheap. Then add whatever seasoning you want, so salt, freshly ground black pepper, that's what I'm using, and then add your feta cheese. Don't be shy and don't be scared, okay? It's going to be a little intimidating because it is pretty big. I'll admit I should have used a bigger bowl, but it's fine at the end. It crumbles easily, and just mix all of it together. Now for the tough part. I'm using butter in between each layer of phyllo pastry. If you don't want to, you can use olive oil. They're both really good. I just prefer butter. Sometimes people do combinations of half and half, one layer, but I don't. Okay, but you gotta work quickly because phyllo pastry dries out very quick, so open it up only when you're gonna use it. And if you want, you can keep a damp towel or keep it on top of a cool pan. But in my case, I just worked really quick. If it starts getting too hard, put it back in the fridge for a bit, and it'll be like new. And don't worry if you're not this fast. Speed comes in time. Just be fast and do it correctly. Done. Make sure you've already preheated your oven to 375. Okay, then you want to put in just till it gets a bit crisp and round, which some ovens are different. Some can take 15 to 20 minutes. You want it to look kind of like this. Sometimes it can be a bit darker depending on how much wash you use. With the recipe I use, it'll be a little bit thicker, less crispy. You could maybe cut it into half or 3/4 if you want it more crisp than this. But that's totally up to you. All I know is Spanakopita is one of my favorite things in this world, and I encourage everybody to try this. Now, normally you do want to let it rest for about 20 minutes, because it will crack, as you can see it do right in front of you. But Spanakopita will always crack a bit, just because of the way the phyllo is, so it's not that bad. And there's my cat hitting my camera, that's why I just moved over there. Honestly, I'm very impatient, and I could eat this whole thing by myself very easily. Okay, so let it cool down for about 20 minutes, and then serve. You'll be surprised how good this is, and how healthy it is.